Hey guys, what is up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review, where today we're taking a look at this mystery webgear integrated suit Spider-Man figure from Hasbro. So with No Way Home coming out very soon, they have released a lot of pictures and revealed a lot of these Spider-Man suits that are going to be featured in the new film. One of those suits happened to be the integrated suit, and I'm just not a massive fan, if I'm being honest, and it's all to do with personal preference. Personally, I much prefer the traditional blue and red Spider-Man suit. My favourite movie suit's the Raimi costume. I think it's great. I do like the Spider-Man 1 version with that back logo. I like the Spider-Man 2 and 3 version. I do have a special place in my heart for the first Amazing Spider-Man suit. I know it's very different, but I still really like that one. However, when it comes to suits such as the Iron Spider, I'm just not a massive fan. I do prefer that traditional red and blue. And when I'm ranking my suits in terms of favourites, things like the Iron Spider just fall down at the bottom. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I prefer others. And this integrated suit seems very like the Iron Spider suit, so it's no surprise that I'm just not a huge fan. And because of that, I'm not going to pick up the Marvel Legends figure. I'm not going to pay that £22, £24 price mark for a suit that I'm just not a massive fan of. But with that being said, I've not seen the movie yet, and the suit might grow on me, much as a lot of other Spider-Man suits have, so I'm just like, there's this new movie suit, and therefore I've picked up the cheaper figure so I can have the suit in figure form. So yeah, this is Hasbro's cheaper figure alternative to Marvel Legends. I think it's definitely aimed at kids more than your adult collectors, but it still looks pretty decent, and it's got a decent price point on it. You're going to spend about £12–13 on this guy, and I guess we're about to see if it's worth it. Let's get this guy out the box and take a closer look at him. But before we do, guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the integrated suit, because I think a lot of folk will love this suit, and I want to know if there's any more folk kind of like me where they don't exactly dislike it, they just prefer the more traditional Spider-Man costume. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. And while you're down there, guys, if you'd hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well for future videos on plenty of Spider-Man figures. With all that being said, guys, let's not wait any longer. Let's get this Spidey out the packaging. So here is our Hasbro Mystery Webgear Spider-Man in box, and it's a fairly cool box. I do like the image we get up here, the 4+, and we've got a nice wee display. Mystery Webgear, Marvel Studios Spider-Man, No Way Home logo here, nothing on the side. Actually, we do get some sculpted stuff, wee question marks, Mystery Webgear, sculpted on the side of the box, and then here is the product imaging on the back, Marvel Studios Spider-Man. We've got Spider-Man here, this picture here. Spider-Man gears up in his Iron Spider integration suit to fight evil and defeat villains everywhere. Yeah, so it's a nice wee box, nothing much to it, pretty cool. Let's get Spider-Man out of the packaging. And here is Spider-Man out of the packaging, and here is his mystery web gear. So we get this chest plate thing. Okay, and this, which we could sort of see in the packet, so that's not too mystery. Was expecting something like this. Who knows what even this is, if it's sort of web magic like we're presuming is going to happen with Doctor Strange, or yeah, what on earth is this? Who knows? As I said earlier, I think this figure is sort of aimed more at kids, and their imagination can really handle that question. I don't really care for this stuff, as a more adult collector. Yeah, right, me an adult, but yeah, as I'm just caring for the figure. I don't care for this stuff. We can see what this looks like quickly. A kid probably knows what's going on better than I do, to be honest. That's what that's going to look like, so yeah, that's cool, I suppose. Yeah, whatever. As I said, it's not really targeted at me. I'm glad we get this, but yeah, not caring too much. And we can shove this on the arm here. Will it push through, or will it clip on? Oh my goodness me. Okay, there we go. That I'm gonna think that's what's to go on. That actually doesn't even look too bad, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think of these sort of figures down below. It's definitely more for kids, and as I said, I'm really not too bothered about this stuff. I just kind of wanted the integrated suit in figure form. We'll chuck this to the back. So yeah, here we go. Here's Spidey, and he actually looks pretty good. The sculpt's very decent on this. The eyes look pretty small. Let's see if we've got a... Here's the advanced suit from Marvel Legends. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just if the eyes were a bit wider up and down the way. But yeah, head sculpt looks pretty good. Nice sculpted webbing in there. Really don't expect any painted webs on this guy if Hasbro aren't putting any painted webs in the Marvel Legends figures. But yeah, here's the chest logo. And yeah, it does look very similar to the Iron Spider logo. And as I said, I'm not a massive fan of the Iron Spider, so I'm not going to be a massive fan of this. But it does look cool. I do like the gold and everything. I've kind of got this as a suit review rather than a figure review. But there's a lot of nice sculpted detail in this wee figure, if I'm being honest, in the arms and the chest here. Sculpted webbing, of course. Nothing really going on in the waist or the legs. I mean, there's not even any articulation in the knee, which kind of sucks. I do wish there was articulation in the knee, especially if you want to take some photos of this guy, but it's going to be the best web swinging pose you're going to get. The feet look alright. Once again, just more sculpted web detail. There's actually a lot of sculpted lines in the legs there. And then this is what really sold me on this look. I really like the back design for whatever reason. I don't know why. If I don't like the rest of it, I don't know why I like the back, but I thought it looked pretty cool. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't prefer it over really any other suit. And what I really don't like is the massive gauntlets in the wrist area. Why does Spider-Man have gauntlets? I don't get it. Like, I suppose it's meant to be his web shooters, but they've always been nice and hidden, and I'm not a fan of this big gauntlet look. So yeah, let's just pose this guy next to some other figures and we can see what's going on. So here is our integrated suit next to, this was a Hasbro figure, same idea as this guy. It was just a cheaper alternative to Marvel Legends, probably aimed more at kids. I think it was like an Avengers wave, must have been for Infinity War. I picked this guy up, exact same thing. I didn't want the Marvel Legends Iron Spider, but I still kind of wanted a figure of it. So I went for this guy, and as you can see, he's actually standing a lot taller than this integrated suit Spider-Man, and I thought these figures, this line was going to be the same sort of idea, the same scale as, I mean, if we shove a Marvel Legends in here, right, let's move them along. Here's the Marvel Legends Advanced Suit Far From Home figure, and we just looked at the No Way Home figure, so feel free to check that video out. But the Iron Spider, so the cheap Hasbro compared to the Marvel Legends Hasbro, they're standing pretty much the same height. And I really was hoping for the same idea with this integrated suit, because you can sort of display them in a Marvel Legends display, but for whatever reason on this Spider-Man line, they've went for a lot smaller, and that's kind of bugged me a wee bit. Yeah, I wish it was the same sort of size as the rest. To run over the articulation in this guy, his head moves up about that much, down, left, right. The arm's going to move about that far up, which is great, in at the body all the way around. Nothing in the upper bicep. You've got this single elbow joint, and nothing in the wrist area either. Same articulation in this arm here. Nothing in the torso. His leg's going to kick that far forward. It's not going to go out the way. Same with this leg, and yeah, that is it for the articulation. So yeah, there we have it. There we have this mystery web gear integrated suit Spider-Man. And yeah, I really did just want to make this video to ultimately share my thoughts on this suit and get your guys' input on what you guys think of this suit. But also to show off this figure, because I did see this guy popping up on Instagram a couple months back when they must have been released in America, and it did spark my interest because I thought, great, I can do the same thing that I did with this Iron Spider Spidey. I can get the cheaper alternative figure, and that way I still have this movie suit in figure form. Unfortunately, this figure just hasn't really sold it for me. With this guy, you're spending around £10 to get a decent size. I mean, same size as Marvel Legends Spidey figure. Yeah, the articulation sucks, but it's a nice sculpt and it's a good size. With this one, the sculpt is really nice, a lot of sculpted detail and everything, but it's a lot smaller, and actually I don't think I've got any figures that really scale well with this Spider-Man figure. To be honest, personally, I think I'm going to hold on to them for now. I might end up giving them to a cousin or putting them up on eBay, to be honest, but I'll wait till I see the film and I'll really make my mind up. If you're like me and you're wanting to get an integrated suit figure, this guy's out there, but I'm not really going to recommend him. He's not a good size. He comes with, yeah, he's definitely just more aimed at kids. If you want a wee Spider-Man to play around with, go for him. But for a collector, if you're wanting him out on display and you're primarily collecting Marvel Legends, then this just isn't really going to gel. Either way, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and while you're down there guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Feel free to hop on over to the channel page and check any other of my videos out. I've got plenty of Spider-Man videos up there. I'll leave the link to my Instagram down in the description below, so feel free to go check that out. Thank you so much for watching this video guys. As always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.